live. Let's see. Where are we at, baby?
And we're live from New York. This is the AVG Fantasy Football Podcast. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code AVG to match up to your first deposit of $100. Also, if you sign up using the promo code AVG, you'll be eligible to go on a date with Missionary Mike.
That's not true. That is very true, actually. I'm very lonely.
Look at that jawline right there. I mean, who wouldn't want to take that guy on a date?
You're not wrong there. I almost go to Anthony. Tyler. I'm used to doing this with
the disrespect.
I was about to say Anthony, but I think I started with an A because of Andre. Because I'm usually doing this while Andre in the mornings.
Oh, sí, pero.
Pero, I say pero a lot.
Pero because we're both brown and stuff.
Pero because
we both
look the same, bro.
And stuff.
Pero because you guys are like twins because you're the same ethnicity, bro. Pero, like, I can't tell you apart. Pero, oh my God. This is why I never use the Streamlabs, dude. The Streamlabs it all lags. It's the worst. It's so annoying.
Streamlabs?
Yeah, it's like you use Streamlabs so it looks better with the chat and whatnot, but every time I use this stupid, instead of using, like, regular OBS, always does this. Hold on. I won't let me touch anything. All right. If you are watching, can you see us? Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bong, bing, bong. All right. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, we should be okay. We'll see. If it starts acting up again, I might restart it, but I just hate having to restart the stream. But we're good. We're still live, by the way.
We're live from Saturday night.
Do you want to let's talk about our lineups while we're waiting for people to load up in here?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, you said you missed that game last night?
Yeah, because I was working.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I was telling someone, we talked about Ramondre Stevenson. We talked about playing him. With no Damian Harris. The game script just kind of went right out the window for the New England Patriots. I mean, they were down 14-0, 17-0 right out of the gate. So, kind of, limited Ramondre Stevenson's upside. Obviously he's not really the passing back there.
Yeah.
It's more like about Brandon Bolden for the New England Patriots there. So, but we had talked on it, in the games where he had played over 50% of the snaps, he had 24 or more touches in both those games. So, that's just the thing with fantasy football sometimes. I feel like it's like, the numbers, for me at least personally, like I always say it, men lie, women lie, the numbers don't lie. And I think that's a big thing that I judge on me personally, for fantasy is the numbers. The numbers right there were saying, hey, no Damian Harris. You were thinking this would probably be a close game. You weren't expecting the Colts to smack them like that. So, hey, like I said, in the two games that Damian Harris didn't play, Ramondre Stevenson, 24 touches. He only gets you 11 touches this game. Doesn't fall into the end zone, so kind of puts up a dud. So I feel bad. Kind of recommending that Stevenson one to somebody or, talking about him. But
yeah, I mean, that happens. It's it does suck because this is the week of weeks,
Yeah. I think what sucks even worse is, do you see Michael Pittman got ejected?
No, I didn't.
So I was watching the game. I kind of caught the game towards like the second quarter. I ended up passing out, and then they were like playing the rerun, so I watched like the first quarter of the game.
Yeah.
But if you had Michael Pittman, you were probably pretty hyped after the first drive because he caught a pass on the first play, second play, whatever it was. They took a couple shots at him. He had like 3-4 targets in like the first like 2 drives. So you're thinking like, okay, this is probably gonna be a good game.
You played against Michael Pittman.
Pittman, yeah. He gets shut down for the majority of the game, though, and then he gets into an altercation with a DB where it was like a run play, they're blocking, and the DB basically, like, ripped his helmet off. So he got mad and, like, came at the DB. They got into a big scuffle, and then, like, they ejected him. So he got kicked out of the game.
That's annoying.
So, yeah, that sucks that if you had
I'm going to pull that up.
If you had him, yeah, he got you, I think, 1 catch for 7 yards because, yeah, and he got ejected. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like he was kind of just like, I guess, it does take 2 to tango. But, I mean, like, the defensive back ripped his helmet off. So it's like, yeah, you're going to retaliate. You know?
Sure.
So, yeah, that sucks if you had Michael Pittman last night because he got ejected. I think it was like the third quarter for that one.
I will say we got here question. Pick one. This is from Rahul Malhotra. Sorry if I screwed that up. Pick one, Gallup, Penny, or AJ Green, PPR. You see it?
Yeah.
Gallup, Penny, or AJ Green. Full point PPR. That one's kind of rough.
Yeah, I think I'll go. Obviously, Rashaad Penny comes out, has the big game, but I mean, how many? I don't want to say it's unlikely because it took 8 years to get the Cordaro Patterson experience going finally, but I mean, it's just like how long have we waited for Rashaad Penny to be good? And it's like, I get it, he had a good game last week, but it's like, I don't know, that offense is still just kind of all over the place,
right?
I think they went like 2-3 games without scoring a touchdown or something. It was like something stupid like that, or like 10 quarters without scoring a touchdown. It was something ridiculous like that. So, to just me personally, it's tough to trust a guy who's, he's only done it, 10% of the time he's played in the games. Michael Gallup, third guy in the pecking order there behind Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, in my opinion. But so I would probably be going with AJ Green here. I mean, they're going to be playing against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions secondary not very good. I mean, they're down. I think they're down like their top 2 or 3 corners on the year. All of them are like on IR. No D-Hop this game here. So he got 10 targets last game against the Rams. He gets you 10 targets, 7 catches, 102 yards. So he's the guy who's going to be lined up on the perimeter a ton. You'll probably see a lot of Christian Kirk. Rondo Moore will probably get in the mix. Zach Ertz will probably get sprinkled in as well. But I think I'm going to lean with A.J. Green as being the savvy veteran here, and he'll probably be like the go-to guy for the Arizona Cardinals.
I know you'll be joining me starting A.J. Green this week. Full point PPR, that's great too.
Penny's just going against the Rams.
Gallup.
It's in L.A. I mean, Aaron Donald, that Rams rush defense is still pretty good. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. Penny had the crazy good game, but it was against the Houston Texans, and we did the start sit 'em episode this week. We're talking about, hey, James Robinson's been a bum the last couple of weeks, but he's playing against the Houston Texans, and it was like all the stats were just like, the Texans were like the number 1 team in terms of like rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, receptions, like all that stuff. So that was just a money matchup. Now it's a tougher matchup on the road, so it'd be personally tough for me to trust Rashaad Penny.
Then Mr. Meeseek says, "Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseek."
Well, that's Mr. Meeseek's. I wasn't here
from Rick and Morty.
He wasn't here last week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Tyler's never usually here for these live streams. So, but yeah, Mr. Meeseek likes to drop it and say what's up. And he says, "OBJ or Amon-Ra?"
I'm gonna go to OBJ. He's been the hotness.
Cancel.
Yeah, he got cleared from the concussion protocol.
Fantasy playoffs.
You're not really worried about Seattle's pass defense. And it's just like they're finding ways to get him the football. It's if Stafford throws the ball 30 times, it seems like Cooper Kupp is gonna get you 10, 12 targets, and then Van Jefferson and Odell are getting you like 8 targets a game each. So he's spreading the ball around pretty good. It's good offense, good offensive-minded coach. It's touchdown in 3 straight. It's tough to have a touchdown in 4 straight games, obviously, but I think he has more of a opportunity, outside of touchdowns, to have like a better, stat line of, like, hey, he got you 5 for 86. I know Amon-Ra has been doing pretty well, but a tougher matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals' pass defense has been pretty good this year for the most part.
Right. All right, we got another one. Flex PPR. We got KJ Osborne, Zeke, Freeman. I'm assuming that's what? Royce Freeman?
Devonta Freeman.
Or Gallup.
What are you feeling?
I don't really like the KJ Osborne. I would say I'd probably go. I would go Zeke, I think.
I mean, for me, I have Zeke in so many leagues, so it's kind of hard because it's and I'm starting Zeke in every single league. So that's like my first intuition. It's just like, hey, yeah, like Zeke. I'm kind of curious, CB, like who are your other running backs that you're even contemplating sitting Zeke? But I mean, yeah, it would have to be Zeke for me, just because, Pollard's expected to play, but I think he'll be limited.
I think
the guy basically like ripped the muscle on the bottom of his foot. Like that sounds terrible.
Look,
yeah.
It says he's inactive now. Pollard.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me check.
So I mean, if that's the case, then I would definitely be going Zeke if that's.
Oh no, it says he's active. It's just that he's going to be limited.
How come all these inactives?
Yeah.
Are screwed up.
It is crazy how Sleeper Bot is like the most up to date. Like their shit is just like on point.
But, how do you write a whole thing?
Yeah.
And say the guy's inactive.
Maybe that's last week. That's probably last week, I think. That is last week's. But yeah, I go with Zeke right there. He's always got Patterson and Chubb. I mean, yeah, that's a good 1-2-3 combo right there. Patterson, Chubb, and Zeke.
Jesus.
I think if the highest ceiling, I think I'd probably go Osborne, because Osborne has been seeing about 8 targets per game. It is a good matchup against the Bears, but like we said on the start sit-em episode, it is kind of hard to trust primetime Kirk Cousins, but I mean Cousins has been playing pretty good for the most part. So, but I think I still lean Zeke because I think he has the highest touchdown upside out of any of those guys right there. So, Ashwin Raja, if I'm pronouncing that right, Njoku or Ertz. I mean, I like Njoku this week. It's kind of tough because, they moved the game to, I think it's Monday night now. Don't quote me on that. Monday or Tuesday, one of those. I think it's Monday. Yeah. And the reason why I was pretty hyped on Njoku this week was because, Landry was on the COVID list. You have Austin Hooper's on the COVID list. Harrison Bryant, the other tight end for the Browns, he's battling a high ankle sprain, so he's been limited. So it's kind of like Njoku was kind of like the de facto last man standing over there, to where I feel like, and he's kind of like a Gesicki type of player. He's kind of just basically like a big body, oversized wide receiver. And then, they do have Donovan Peoples-Jones, but the outside corners for the Raiders are pretty good. I mean, you got Desmond Trufant, who's a savvy veteran, and Casey Hayward, another veteran who's been in the league for some time. So I think they'll kind of shut down Donovan Peoples-Jones, which would open up the door for Njoku. And I think he could be the focal point of the passing offense there if all those guys are out due to COVID. Compared to Ertz, where he's like the fourth option, third option at best in the offense. But now with the extra days to rest, do those guys come back? So you're kind of gambling now. You're kind of gambling.
Right. If the game was today, early morning, you know what I mean, or if it was yesterday, yeah. So it's
for all we know, hey, you start Njoku instead of Ertz, and now all of a sudden Landry and Hooper are cleared to come back. So it's one of those crazy scenarios there. But I think I'd still be leaning the upside of Njoku because he's actually been able to practice. So the game plan they've been implementing all week, Njoku at least has been out there running the routes, going through practice or whatever it is. I don't know if they've been doing the virtual meetings or whatnot, but they've actually been incorporating him into the game plan.
Nice. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Njoku. There's just a lot going on with the Cardinals as well. Devontae Parker or Jamar Chase? I mean, I know what you think. Jamar Chase has been a little rough. It's not like Jamar Chase has been in the league forever. It's not like, he even though he's a bigger name, he's not someone that you have to play every week.
Yeah.
I think I might go Devontae Parker on that one, to be honest.
Yeah, see, this one's tough because obviously, I'm a big Miami Dolphin fan, but it's kind of like, who got you there? That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like, and I do think Devontae Parker has a good game today, because Waddle is out with the COVID list. So I think he's in line for a big game, where he can see you 8, 9, 10 targets. But, I mean, it's just kind of like, who got you to the playoffs? It's Ja'Marr Chase. So it's kind of hard to sit him. Even last week, he's kind of doing a dud, and then he comes out of nowhere in the fourth quarter and gets you those 2 touchdowns. And I don't know. That one's really tough there. It's almost like I think Devontae Parker offers a safer floor. Devontae Parker could probably get you at least a 5 for 50 guaranteed. But Ja'Marr Chase could probably come out and get you like a 5 for 150 and 2 touchdowns, like what he did last week.
Yeah.
So it's like Parker probably has a safer floor where Ja'Marr Chase's ceiling is through the roof. But we could also see a scenario where Ja'Marr Chase comes out and gets you like a 3 for 32 because, the Broncos' defense is pretty stout. And, to me at least, I think they have one of the best, if not the best, secondary.
You think it's getting too cute? I think it might be getting too cute, actually. I'm going to change mine. I'm going to go to Ja'Marr Chase.
Yeah. To me, it's kind of like, all right, you just kind of start the guys who got you there and,
Ja'Marr Chase, final answer.
I mean, at this point, you got to get to this scenario where it's like, okay, like, are you going to be more upset if you start Ja'Marr Chase and he doesn't do good compared to if you sit him and he just blows up? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you'll probably be more upset if you sit him and he blows up compared to, like, you start him and then he kind of just gives you, like, an okay game. So I'd probably just go Ja'Marr Chase. But I do still like Devontae Parker a lot this week.
All right, let's get through these here. We got Cordaro Patterson. Cordaro Patterson and Chubb. That's who else he had for this question.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruce Stark. We got 12-team full-point PPR. Fill 4 spots anyway. 2 running backs and 2 flex. Should I go all running backs? Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, Daryl Henderson, Deontay Foreman, Cole Beasley, Rashaad Bateman. What are you thinking? Yeah, I mean, I think I'm kind of with him. I might, but it is full point PPR. I might go full running backs there.
Yeah, that one's tough. It's kind of just trying to look up some info right here on the Ravens wide receivers here because I think it said Lamar Jackson is unlikely to play. So you're looking at Tyler Huntley to be the guy there. Marquise Brown listed as questionable. He's expected to play, though, due to illness. And then I believe Sammy Watkins is out. So I think we kind of saw Tyler Huntley lean on Rashaad Bateman there. And I don't know if it's because, they're both younger players, maybe got a little more work together or reps together, in the preseason or training camp and stuff like all that or whatever it was. I know Rashaad Bateman was hurt in the beginning of the year. But 2 running backs there. That is pretty tough right there. I think I'm still going to go Aaron Jones over A.J. Dillon. It's tough, but I think you still got to go with him because even you just kind of see the upside he provides. Even getting 8 touches, he still got you 2 touchdowns last week. I do think he gets more than 8 touches this week. I mean, they are at home in Lambeau. Daryl Henderson is one that I like a lot. It's tough because he's coming back off the COVID situation, and how much run does he get? Do they split that 50-50? Or is he just kind of like a healthy?
I think he'll be active. I think Henderson will be good.
Yeah.
But you like Deontay Foreman also.
Yeah, I was asking you in a scenario if I should play him, and you were telling me as a Steelers fan that the Steelers
past couple weeks
has been terrible.
The past couple weeks has been really bad. Joe Mixon ran all over us.
Dalvin Cook ran all over you guys. DeAndre Swift ran all over you guys.
Yeah, so. I mean a lot of.
I think Deontay Foreman has one of the highest touchdown upsides in my opinion because when they get in close, they're going to give him the football.
Yeah.
I
think you play. I would play Aaron Jones, Daryl Henderson, Deontay Foreman.
And I'm going to go Bateman.
Okay.
I'm going to go Bateman. I mean, Bateman's coming off a pretty good game here last week. So, first 100-yard game of his career. So, yeah, and I think they'll be chasing points. So, more opportunities to, the Ravens going to be having to throw the ball a lot more is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Mr. Meeseek says, as a Meeseek in need, who should I play? Beasley, A.J. Green, or Gabriel Davis? A lot of Gabriel Davis hype.
It'd be between A.J. Green and Gabriel Davis. That one's tough right there.
I think I might go Is it full point PPR, Mr. Meeseeks? That's a question. I'm leaning AJ Green though.
Yeah, I'm leaning AJ Green there because I think he'll see. I mean, we like I said 10 targets last week. I think he's, who's going to get the most targets? I think out of those three, I think it's AJ Green. The Bills. There's a scenario where the Bills get up pretty fast, and maybe they kind of, run the ball a little bit more in the second half. They don't have to throw the ball as much. I guess that's the same scenario for the Cardinals as well against the Detroit Lions, but.
Yeah, I like AJ Green in that one.
Yeah, I like AJ Green in that one as well. It'd be tough. It'd be tough between AJ Green and Gabe Davis, though.
Yeah. Let's go to Dak or Taysom.
I'm gonna go with the dirty Dak.
Dirty Dak.
Dirty Dak. I'm gonna trust him this week. Taysom Hill, obviously, kind of offers that safe rushing floor, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dirty Dak here.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're in a situation where they could lock up the division, I believe, today. So I just want to believe as a team, you're a little more hyped than a regular game because you're thinking like, hey, if we win today, we win the division.
Right.
And I don't know how long it's been since the Cowboys have won the division over there, but I'm assuming it's been some time, right? I mean, it's been Washington and Eagles here and there, so.
Washington won it last year.
Right, the Cowboys haven't won the division in a while, right?
No.
So, I'm expecting them to be a little more hyped for this game of hey, we come out, we win the division. And then now they're playing for, seeding, first, second, third seed or whatever it is. So, I'm going dirty Dak there.
Yeah. Ben Weidman says Cooks or Gaskin.
I mean, like last week I sat Cooks. Because, it's like David Mills is at the helm. You didn't know what you were expecting. He comes out and he gets you a good game. I forget how many catches it was. 7, 8 catches. I think he's like 100 yards. But the matchup for Gaskin is just like the stars are aligning. But Miami just like throws the ball so much. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That one's kind of tough. I think if you want the safe floor, you go Gaskin. But if you want the ceiling, we've seen Cooks come out and have a crazy good game. Where he comes out and he gets you over 100 total yards. If there's a player who's going to get me over 100 total yards, I think it's Brandon Cooks, not Myles Gaskin.
By the way, the Cowboys won the division in 18.
Okay.
And then before that it was like 16, 17. All right, let's go start Connor, Zeke, or Hendy. Assuming Daryl Henderson. Thanks, guys. DJ Meat Missile. It's DJ Meat Missile. That's great.
That's a great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my fantasy name to DJ Meat Missile.
Yeah, that's great.
So we could rock it to the moon.
James Conner. James Conner's still questionable. I think they're saying he's gonna play though. Zeke or Hendy. Dude, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Zeke.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to lean Zeke here because, I don't know, he's the guy. Like Connor, Edmonds is back. Connor's banged up. Obviously, Connor probably has the highest touchdown upside out of all those guys because he just, whenever they get in close, they just give him the football. But, Zeke, Pollard is going to play, but they said he's limited. He's going to be limited to a handful of snaps. So I'm going to lean. I'd go Zeke.
Yeah, I'm going to go Zeke in that one also. Bruce Stark says, thanks, guys. Great analysis. Thanks, brother. Champed, Easy, Saquon, or Javonte Williams?
The Giants are playing Cowboys.
Yep.
Ooh, Javonte Williams.
Then you got the, what's it called? The Broncos against the Bengals.
Yeah. I mean, Javonte Williams has just been he's been the hotness. He's NBA Jam heating up. I mean, Saquon is just. I don't know. It's crazy. Saquon hasn't had one game over 65 rushing yards all season long.
That's pretty wild. I mean, he hasn't had a lot of games either.
Yeah. That one's tough. I mean, I think you still gotta go Saquon, just because he's the guy. Javonte is going to be splitting reps with Melvin Gordon. When they get in close, it could be the Melvin Gordon show. At least with Saquon,
it's him.
He's going to be the guy. He's going to get the passing down work. He's going to get the rushing work. He's going to get the goal line work. But it's crazy that we're, week 15, and we're talking Saquon or Javonte Williams. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to stick with Saquon also. I know it's rough, though. It is pretty crazy to ask that question, and you might be asking more of those questions like next year as well. Let's go to Packers or 49ers defense. What do we got? I'll do what do you? I'm assuming that's defenses. Packers or 49ers. I might go Packers over on that one. Cordaro Patterson could put up some points, but with Tyler Huntley, the Ravens' offense, you never know.
Yeah, I was going to say 49ers just because I feel like the Falcons' offense is not very good. I'd go 49ers on that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Joel Hewitt says, picked up AB off waivers. Think him and Brady get what they had going before he was out if he gets cleared to play. Steelers final score predictions. Here we go. All right. Look, I know we're Steelers fans, but it's been rough. At least we've been in games. I think Steelers win this game. But I'm going to say 24-21. Let's go. And then picked up AB off the waivers. Yeah, I think Antonio Brown. It's just Antonio Brown, Antonio Brown just does silly shit. I feel like so many people have fake vaccine cards in the NFL, and he's just like, it's just AB. He figures out ways to get caught up with it.
Yeah, definitely.
He says he's enjoying his bye week, and number one in his other playoffs start next week. Thanks for the insight this year, fellas. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. I mean, what a week to have a bye. You know what I'm saying? The first
all this shit going
all this shit going on with COVID and just all these injuries and so if you had a bye, first seed, second seed, you got the bye, you definitely caught a break because now you're not stressing the other 80% of the people in the league are, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Let's go. Ben Weiderman says, would Devonta Smith be a better start over Brandon Cooks? He asked the question earlier about Brandon Cooks or Myles Gaskin.
Nah, I think I'm going to go Brandon Cooks just because he's the guy, and I do expect the Jaguars to be up in this one at home. So, they're going to have to lean on the pass a little bit more. So, Brandon Cooks hopefully can see a good target share over there. With Devontae Smith, we don't know what's up with Jalen Hurts. We don't know what's up with Gardner Minshew. Jalen Hurts obviously not the greatest passer in terms of accuracy. So I think I'd just go with the guy Brandon Cooks, who's like he's the alpha. He's the number one over there. Devonta Smith's kind of still a rookie, and you still got Goddard over there, who you could argue is the number one passing option for that Eagles passing attack.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at this dude. Weird creeper. He's like drop to Luke, Abby. Drop to Luke, baby. He's like. He's like, sorry, I can't spell. Sorry, it's really funny. Yeah, let's go. You want to go to this one here? Devontae Booker gets 10 to 12 touches. Would you start Mooney? Darnell Mooney? Yeah, I would start Mooney. Would you start Mooney?
Darnell Mooney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends who your other options are, but, I mean, it's,
Brian Escobar. Give us some back and forth, Ertz or Freiermuth. I mean, as a Steelers fan, I'm going to always say to play Freiermuth, but.
Yeah, I think I'll go Freiermuth just because I feel like he's got the higher touchdown upside.
Yeah, Big Ben trusts him.
Yeah, when they get in the red zone, it's like he looks for Freiermuth.
I feel like it's like his reads is he looks at what's his name? I feel like Pat Freiermuth is like the second look on all of his reads.
Yeah.
At least. Then what do we got here? Where we at? Do I start Dalton Schultz or Noah Fant? That one's interesting. It always is interesting when people have all these kind of middle tier tight end questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll go with Schultz. I feel like no fan hasn't had a good game in forever.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't heard anything about no fan in a hot minute. But
Yeah, I think Dalton Schultz you can ride the hot hand on that one.
he had a good game against the Giants last time they played. I mean, I don't think Gallup played in that game at all. But yeah, it's just been gross for Noah Fant. I mean, the last couple games, he gets you like 3-4 catches a game, and if he doesn't find the end zone, it's
you're upset.
It's gross.
Impose Incorporated says, with Elijah Mitchell out this week, I'm forced to play either Javonte Williams or Dontrell Hilliard for my running back 2. I'm definitely going to go Javonte Williams in that one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
100%.
Javonte Williams.
Hopefully Kamara will carry my weight. Definitely. I think I'm praying, unless other people have him, then all Kamara's points will just go to your team and not theirs. Or playing against him. You know what I mean. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Pick 2, PPR, Penny, Gallup, St. Brown, or AJ Green. Pick 2 of them. What do we got? Amon-Ra St. Brown. Did I say that?
Yeah, I'd go Amon-Ra and AJ Green.
Amon-Ra and AJ Green.
Yeah,
Penny?
it's just hard for me to trust Penny. I get, like I said, he's coming off a crazy good game, but we said it earlier. It was the easiest matchup for running backs against the Houston Texans. This week it's going to be a lot tougher sledding against Aaron Donald and the Los Angeles Rams.
Let's go to Live Creation. It says Zeke or Melvin, full point PPR, must win.
I mean, it's crazy, but I think you might have to go My first instinct was thinking Melvin Gordon.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to touch that question. Don't put that pressure on me. It's all must win. We're all in the fantasy playoffs.
I mean, yeah, my first initial instinct, it says Melvin Gordon. It's just, I mean, he's, yeah. I think I go Melvin Gordon.
Okay, let's go to where we at. Anyways, Chase Edmonds or Saquon Barkley. That's from Weird Creeper. I kind of like Chase Edmonds. I don't know.
Yeah,
there's no Eno Benjamin, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with Saquon on that one.
Oh yeah.
I think Saquon has a higher touchdown upside because when Edmonds can get you rushing and receiving work. So can Saquon, but I think when they get in close, it's probably gonna be Saquon Barkley gets the goal line carries over there, not Devontae Booker. Even if he is getting, a handful of touches like AB set up there.
Right.
Whereas when the Cardinals get in, it's James Conner, it's Kyler Murray running the ball.
Yeah. I'm gonna go here. Start 2 in full point PPR. Barkley, Jacobs, Henderson, Dante Foreman. So we're going Saquon and Daryl Henderson. What would you go?
I'd go Josh Jacobs. Drake obviously out with I think it's the broken ankle.
Jacobs, yeah.
So yeah, Josh Jacobs. He's been having a pretty safe floor for the most part. Ooh, after that it gets pretty spicy.
Yeah.
It's just like if I knew Daryl Henderson was like the guy and he was gonna get the run like he's been getting all year, I would say Daryl Henderson. But to me, it's kind of like it's one of those unknowns, and I have Daryl Henderson in 3 leagues right now.
You're right.
It's just like I don't know. He hasn't practiced all week. They finally activated him. Is it a scenario where like Amari Cooper, where he's kind of limited because he was sick? What's his conditioning like? Is he having any after effects of the thing? Do they split it 50-50 with Sony Michel? There's just so many question marks, and it's very frustrating because it is the first week of fantasy playoffs, and Daryl Henderson has been so consistent for most of the year that it's just like, man, if you just knew it was him, it'd be easy. It'd be Josh Jacobs and Daryl Henderson.
Right.
But, to me, it's Josh Jacobs, and then I think I'm just going to go Barkley. I'm just gonna, with what he's – maybe I'm just buying – I'm drinking the Kool-Aid of the name.
Yeah.
That could be it. I'm not even going to lie. But it's just – it's Saquon Barkley, And when you think of, like, any of those running backs who could break off a 50, 60, 70-yard play, I mean, it's got to be Saquon, right? Who could hit the home run out of all 4 of those running backs?
Yeah, probably. Saquon, yeah. Where are we at?
We got Brandon Aiyuk, Jason,
or Devontae Parker.
Or Javonte. I'm gonna go Devontae Parker.
Nice, Devontae Parker, like it. Yeah, especially if it's PPR. Frank Chap. Sorry, I was doing something on my lineup. My bad. Tony Pollard or Jeff Wilson Jr. on my flex spot, full point PPR. I'm gonna go Jeff Wilson on that one.
Yeah, I'll go with the Jeff Wilson Jr.
He's the guy.
At least he's gonna get a good amount of carries. Tony Pollard, like you said, the reports are saying that he should see around a dozen snaps or something like that. That's quote unquote what the report said.
Right.
Which is ridiculous, but
Stephen Grice says Luke it. Thanks guys, Luke it. Darnell Mooney doesn't say anything. Ryan Escobar says Darnell Mooney, Amon-Ra St. Brown or Frymouth for my last flex.
I think just St. Brown. What is it? 12 targets in back-to-back games. I think it was.
Yeah, pretty wild.
I think I'll just have to go with him just because. I mean, if he's getting those looks, in the game script where they should be trailing, I think I'll go Amon-Ra.
I mean, it's kind of gross that you're either picking the Bears or like you're picking these teams for your fantasy playoffs. Like,
I mean, and it could be a huge correlation. You know DeAndre Swift, no T.J. Hawkinson in the last couple games, and these are the games that Amon-Ra has come out with, 8 catches and 10 catches off 12 targets in each game. I mean, does it, just putting 2 and 2 together. This week again, no DeAndre Swift, no. I think Jamal Williams is out as well. No T.J. Hawkinson, he's out for the year. So it's I'm just following the paper trail here of what's happened over there. So yeah. Amon-Ra.
That's pretty wild. Would you start Devonta Freeman with Jackson being questionable and most likely out? I feel Freeman will go, but Packers defense is hit or miss.
I mean, Devonta Freeman, obviously, he's the guy there, so it just depends on who your other options are. But yeah, I would feel like Devonta Freeman is like a low end RB2.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I mean that's a running team. I know. That's why I never really draft Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
Rashaad Penny or Devonta Freeman, flex PPR. Sorry if you already addressed it. I just tuned in. Frank Carlson, Rashaad Penny, or Devonta Freeman. I mean, listen, if you're hearing Tyler talk, he doesn't trust Rashaad Penny. So, in most of these cases, if that's okay with me speaking for you on that one. But in this one, flex PPR, I might end up going the hot hand with Rashaad Penny. I think if I could guess, Tyler's going to say he likes Devonta Freeman.
Yeah, I mean, full point PPR, Freeman has had 5 or more receptions in 3 of his last 4 games. So he's being incorporated in the passing game. So you'd like to see that, kind of gives you like that safe floor, especially in PPR things. Rashaad Penny just not active at all in the receiving area at all. And like I said, he broke off the crazy good game. But outside of that, it's just, I mean, what has Rashaad Penny done? It's like one game against the easiest matchup for running backs. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go Devonta Freeman.
Yeah. All right, Devonta Freeman over Rashaad Penny. Michael Carter, Jeff Wilson, or Hunter Renfrow, or standard. I kind of like Michael Carter in this one.
I mean, I know Renfrow, for me at least. I know Renfrow is the PPR guy, as we say, the slot machine over here.
He's been pretty good overall, but yeah, I think he's more of a PPR one.
But I think I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go 100 Renfrow.
What would be your second choice?
I mean, bro, he's had 100 yards receiving in 3 straight games. So I know it's not PPR, but I mean, you're still getting me 100 yards.
Yeah, I changed my answer. 100 Renfrow.
He's kind of the guy.
100 Renfrow.
100 Renfrow.
Or Penny.
He's just been on a tear the last couple of weeks.
Even in standard, I think you're going 100 Renfrow on that one.
Miami's defense has just been playing lights out the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And Jeff Wilson, it's
beat up Brown.
I'm in a scenario where I have Jeff Wilson or Donta Foreman, and I'm just like, I don't. It's you obviously want the starting running back for the 49ers, but he's had 2 opportunities where he's seen like 50, 55, 60% of the snaps or whatever it is, and he's gotten you like 15 to 18 touches, and he just hasn't performed. He just hasn't looked good. I don't know if it's coming off the knee injury, he's just not the same, but yeah, Jeff Wilson he's looking like a junior.
Someone asked if we're twins. Yeah, we're twins for sure. What are we at?
Craig Reynolds or Devonta Smith?
Craig Reynolds or Devonta Smith?
I'll go Devonta Smith for the upside.
Yeah, I think so as well. Let's try and get these going a little quicker so that way we can get all of them. Ramondre Stevenson and Mike Williams screwed me. Tony Pollard or Jeff Wilson Jr. on my flex, full point PPR. That's Frank Chapp. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I think I'm just going to go Jeff Wilson because at least he's going to get the work
guy.
And he'll probably get the goal line carries. He probably has the highest touchdown upside. Tony Pollard, we just don't know what to expect. I mean, he's been explosive, and Tony Pollard's been a guy where he gets you like 8 to 10 touches maybe.
Punt returns
but he's been so explosive, and now it's like, does he lose some explosiveness because he ripped the muscle on the bottom of his foot?
Yeah, those plantar fasciitis, that's not a light thing. That's a pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Jeff Wilson on that one too. Weird Creeper says, "Thanks, you guys are the best. You just earned a sub." And they said, "Actually, 2 subs."
Hell yeah, I'll drink to that.
I'll fucking drink to that. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. Aiyuk or Devontae Parker. Oh, no, wait. I skipped one. Sorry, I lost VODs. Pick 3. Dylan, Cooks, Penny, Javonte, Miles Sanders. I'm going Cooks.
Yep.
And we're going Javonte.
Yep.
Can we finally pick Penny on one of these? Or you're going A.J. Dillon? You bastard.
I want to go Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders, yeah. Finally getting. After this whole thing with Jordan Howard and all this crap, I'm like, dude, I don't know. I give up on the Eagles running backs.
I'll go Miles Sanders right there. I feel like he's kind of been turning it on lately, averaging over 5 yards per carry the last 3 games. So yeah,
Cooks. That's where
I know those other running backs are coming back, but I think he's been like the healthiest one so far. And like I said, Jalen Hurts is kind of hampering an ankle injury, so I don't think he'll run as much. So maybe they do lean on Miles Sanders a little bit more. So yeah, I'm going Cooks, Javonte, Miles Sanders.
Nice. Cooks, Javonte, Miles Sanders. Let's do Brandon Aiyuk or Devontae Parker. I think we answered this one.
You already know. It's the Devontae Parker show today.
Yeah, Devontae Parker. Gesicki or Ertz, tight end, PPR.
Gesicki, baby.
Yeah, you're going
Miami's
Gesicki.
passing offense is Gesicki and Devontae Parker. Then if I'm Miami, I'm funneling between those 2 guys down the field.
Weird Creeper says, telling my boys about you. Appreciate you, brother. Brandon Aiyuk or Devontae Parker. Where are you going?
We said Devontae Parker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we said that one. Oh,
yeah.
Freeman or Penny. Sometimes I'm reading this and
Freeman. We talked about that one too. So
sorry. You pull them up because I'm getting behind.
Yeah. Just need 1 in 6-point standard super flex. Hunter Renfrow, Jeff Wilson, or Mike Carter. I'm going Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Hunter Renfrow. He's been hot. Three straight games of 100 receiving yards. I think the floor for Hunter Renfrow is like 70 yards.
Ooh, this is a tough one, this one. Pierre J.A. says, should I start Melvin Gordon at Cincinnati or Gronk at New Orleans or Cooks at Jacksonville? I kind of like Gronk.
I'm going to go Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon, yeah.
Just Broncos at home, and just a different element. That's a
You're
true
home
field.
High.
Yeah,
You're right,
true home field advantage there.
Come on, don't disrespect. It's against the Bengals. Bengals are trash anyways, you know what I mean?
It is crazy that it's like, who's your other tight end that you're contemplating, not starting Gronk? I'm curious. Do you have a Kelsey? Do you have a Kittle? Because it's like those are like the only guys that you're Andrews. That you're thinking that you.
I've been playing Gronk every week.
Yeah.
Brandon Aiyuk or Hollywood. I can't choose. That's from Ayo Amiri. I'm going Brandon Aiyuk on that one.
Yeah, I think I'll go Brandon Aiyuk on that one too.
I'm
I think Hollywood has the highest like boom side. You know,
Yeah,
if there's one player that can take one play and get you like a 50-yard touchdown, it's Hollywood. Obviously,
asterisk on that one. If you played against Kelsey already this week, maybe go Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, if you're shooting upside, I think Hollywood. But if you're just
Sure.
kind of looking for like maybe like a safer floor, I think Brandon Aiyuk. Hollywood
Sure.
obviously has been battling the illness
bust.
all week, so
He could bust for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, start 2 PPR. Michael Carter and Dawson Knox. Am I reading that right?
Well, you missed the one up there, Michael Carter or Gibson. I'm still starting Antonio Gibson. He's been hot like Hansel lately. I'm just gonna compared to Michael Carter, who's just coming back off injury. And
Yeah.
Miami's defense been playing lights out, like I said. So
All right, start 2 PPR. Carter. Oh, it's this Michelle. Sony Michelle, Michael Carter, or Dawson Knox. Start 2 PPR. I'm going Knox. You go ahead.
I'm going Michael Carter there. Like I said earlier, it's just hard with Daryl Henderson and Michelle. You don't know what you're gonna expect. You don't know what you're gonna get there. So it's tricky. It really is tricky. Is it going to be 50-50? Are we going to see a scenario? A couple weeks ago, Daryl Henderson was active, with the quad injury, but he didn't play a single snap, I think. He was just kind of like a backup kind of guy, just in case anything happened to Sony Michel. Sony Michel saw 20 touches. So it's like, do we see a scenario like that just because he's activated? Is Daryl Henderson going to play? It's just a tricky situation right there.
Yeah.
With the Sony Michel and Daryl Henderson situation. But Michael Carter and then that was just so hard.
I'm going Dawson Knox.
Yeah, maybe
Knox
probably has the highest touchdown upside out of those between Tony Michel and that one's tough. That one really is tough.
Let's go T. Higgins, Aiyuk, or Josh Jacobs in his flex. I think I'm gonna go Jacobs or T. Higgins.
Yeah, it'd be Jacobs and T. Higgins for me.
Yeah.
If it's PPR, I might lean T. Higgins. If it's like half or standard, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. Julio or Amon-Ra St. Brown? That's a crazy question. Oh, Craig Reynolds or Marvin Jones standard?
I'll go Marvin Jones. I think, firing Urban Meyer, he's kind of the guy who's, he's been, Daryl Bevell is the interim head coach. Daryl Bevell was the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions for the several years with Marvin Jones over there. So I think that this could be a pretty good game for Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
Julio Jones or St. Brown?
That's a quite crazy question, right?
It's crazy to say it, but I'm just going to, like I said, I'm following the paper trail of, like I said, so it's been 2 weeks, no Swift, no T.J. Hawkinson. In these last 2 weeks, Amon St. Brown has just kind of, really emerged and came out of nowhere.
Julio Jones is like a girlfriend that you keep going back there and she cheats on you and you're like, that's okay. And then you take her back and then it's just, he's been cheating on us all year. We can't trust this month.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, fellas. And he says, great discussion. And then somebody else says, that's from Omkin Lover. I don't know how to say that. Sorry. Are you guys twins? From Frank Carlson. Are we twins, Tyler?
We're Eskimo brothers.
Oh, okay. That's very good. Very good. That's really good.
Hashtag Eskimo brothers.
Hashtag Eskimo. Hayden Rittenhouse, Kyle's big brother, Joe Burrow or Derek Carr?
Raiders playing the Browns. See, that's another scenario right there. It's like, hey, if I knew all these Browns players were going to be out, they're supposed to be down like their top 3 safeties. They're supposed to be down like 2 or 3 corners. It's like if all those guys were out, yeah, I'll just go with Derek Carr because it should be an easier matchup. But we don't know what's going to happen there. Might have to just go with Joe Donkey.
Yeah, I think Joe Donkey's a good. I think that's a great start.
Yeah.
Lost Vods says pick 3: AJ Dillon, Brandon Cooks, Javonte, Rashaad Penny, and Miles Sanders. Did we answer that one already?
I thought we did, but it was Brandon Cooks, Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders. Those were my 3.
Yeah, that's what we went. We answered it a little bit earlier, but Justin Cordaro says, is hot dog a sandwich? I've heard this discussion before.
I think so, dude.
It's in between 2 pieces of bread is a big old fat piece of meat.
I think so, dude. I think
it might be a sandwich. Yeah,
I think it is.
It's a sandwich. Nick Ted. I don't know I can't read that. Nick Ted. Yeah, it says Montgomery or Jacobs non-PPR. Whoa, that's a crazy one.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to go Dave Montgomery.
Yeah, I'm going Montgomery too. I'm starting Montgomery with you. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Pick 2, PPR, Michael Carter and Knox. Michelle Carter and Knox. Oh, we did that one also.
Yeah. Michael Carter and I think we lean Knox.
And Dawson Knox, yeah. We got Reynolds, Marvin Jones, Russell Gage, pick 2, standard league. That's
Marvin Jones, Russell Gage.
Marvin Jones and Russell Gage.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Josh Reynolds. Gesicki or Ertz, tight end PPR. We're going to go Gesicki. I think Frank Carlson. Are we repeating some of these, or people just we're going a little bit slow?
I think maybe they're just trying to get their question. Yeah, Gesicki over Ertz.
Yeah. Russell Wilson or Taysom Hill from Frank Chapp. Oh, man.
I think I'm going to go Taysom Hill. Tyler Lockett was on the COVID list. He could come back potentially, I think, maybe, because they moved the game. But if he doesn't, that's just, Tyler Lockett has been his go-to guy as of late, not DK. So, yeah, I think I'll go Taysom Hill. At least he can offer the safe rushing floor in that matchup.
Yeah, even though that, I think I answered this before on the last when I premiered it. But Russell Wilson, even though he has the rushing upside too a little bit, the Rams, or the rushing touchdown upside, I guess you could say, the Rams kind of own the Seahawks. Sean McVay's like 8-2 against the Rams, so I mean it's gonna be pretty gnarly. Where are we? Can you tell me?
Montgomery or Josh Jacobs, non-PPR. I'll go David Montgomery.
Yeah, we said that one.
Michael Carter, Edmonds or Mooney, full PPR.
Half point PPR.
Or half PPR, sorry.
I'm going to go in that one. I'm going – damn, that's a hard one.
I'm going to go Michael Carter in that one.
Yeah.
Michael Carter.
Jason Thompson is Julio Jones or Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra on that one.
Especially in PPR.
Zeke, Aaron Jones, or Saquon start 2. I'm going to go –
How do you have those 3 running backs? We're in an 8-man league?
I'm going to go Aaron Jones first, then Zeke second. Oh, my God.
I know. Flip a coin, dude. You're They're all in the same tier to me. It's that one's tough.
If you fart and it's longer than 3 syllables, then you're gonna have to bench Saquon.
Yeah. Need to get a win in the playoffs. Pick 2, Knox, Sony, or Michelle Carter. We've answered that several times.
Yeah, Gaskin.
Who doesn't need to get a win in the playoffs?
Yeah. Gaskin, Cordaro Patterson, Henderson, Gronk, Claypool. Pick 3. Okay. Patterson, obviously.
Oh, yeah, Cordaro Patterson for sure.
Patterson, you have to.
I like Chase Claypool this week a lot.
Yeah, me too. He's going to have a bounce back, even though he's a fucking idiot. Yeah. Part of my language, but it really was annoying. And then I think I'm going to go Gronk. I don't know.
It'd be between Gronk and Gaskin for the last spot right there.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lattimore usually does pretty well.
Oh, and Carter. He has Michael Carter, too. Pick 4. Oh. Okay, so let's do Gronk and then what? Gaskin? Gronk or Carter?
Yeah, I think I'd go Claypool, Gronk, Patterson.
And then you got to pick one more. He said pick 4 after that.
Gaskin.
Okay. Gronk, Claypool, Patterson, Gaskin.
Yes, sir. Who
do I start, bro? Chuba Hubbard or Jeff Wilson or David Johnson?
I'll go Jeff Wilson. Just good matchup at home.
Yeah.
All 3 of those guys are pretty gross.
You don't want to trust the Texans running game.
No. I'll go Jeff Wilson right there.
Stafford or Lamar.
Well, Lamar's unlikely last time I checked, so I'm going to start Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford. Montgomery or Jacobs non-PPR. We got you on the Montgomery, brother. Hey, I think these are back. They didn't hear it. You know what I mean? It took us a while. So, hey, start Dak or Burrow and need 2 wide receivers and a flex between Cooper, Gallup, Parker, Gaskin, Devonta Smith, or Gage. Appreciate it.
I'm starting
Watson.
Dirty Dak.
It's good to see you again, Kimberly.
Dirty Dak, and then I need 2 wide receivers and a flex. I'm going to go with the double points with Dak and Amari Cooper. I'll go Devontae Parker. And then for my last spot there, I'm going to go Myles Gaskin. I think Miami coming off a bye at home. Good game there. So Myles Gaskin, Devontae Parker, Amari Cooper, and Dirty Dak.
Nice. Okay, where are we at? In the playoffs, need a win. Who do I start? Jeff Wilson or Chuba Hubbard? we do this one?
Jeff Wilson, Jr.
Yeah, I would go Jeff Wilson Jr. also
Jr.
on that one. Alan Lazard or Amon-Ra St. Brown. You're going St. Brown.
Going with the St. Brown right there.
Full
The targets
PPR.
have just been insane the last couple weeks.
That's E. Rodriguez. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. If you like Cole Beasley's matchup against Cardinals, do you like the Cardinals matchup against the Cole Beasley's?
Against Carolina. Oh, yeah, it's not a bad matchup.
Carolina.
It's kind of hard to trust, Beasley because, this could be a scenario where they get up early. They don't need to throw as much compared to last week where, they had to throw so much to keep up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay. Frank Carlson says, what's your podcast name? I want to subscribe. It's just AVG Fantasy Football. Russell Gage or DJ Moore for flex?
I'm still going to go DJ Moore on that one.
I'm going DJ Moore, too. I had to think about it. I like the content and advice. Appreciate you, Frank. Damn, homie. We didn't ignore your question. Jeff Wilson and Chuba Hubbard. We just did Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, Jeff Wilson.
AJ Green or Devontae Parker for flex?
I'm going to go Parker. Maybe I'm a little biased because I'm a Dolphins fan, but I think those guys are kind of like in the same tier. But, it's Devontae Parker. At least the Cardinals, they have Rondale Moore. You still have Ertz. You have all these other, Christian Kirk. It's, Devontae Parker. It's Devontae Parker and it's Mike Gesicki.
By the way, if you're seeing your question leaves the screen, that doesn't mean we don't see it. We're going all the way back. It's just you guys are typing too fast. That's all. It just pulls up the most recent one. Hey, just found you guys. Gibson. Oh, wait, where are we at? Where am I at?
DJ Moore or Christian Kirk, flex.
I'm going DJ Moore.
I think I'm going to go with the upside of Christian Kirk. That sounds gross.
My God.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to go Christian Kirk on that one just because.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll go with the upside.
Situation. Got you.
DJ Moore kind of battling the hamstring injury, but I think I'll go Christian Kirk because we've seen Christian Kirk come out and have some big games. We don't know what the situation is with Cam and the quarterback situation with the Panthers, but.
No, you're right. Let's go. Check Foch says, hey, just found you guys. Gibson, Javonte, Edmonds, or Cooper have to start 2.5 point PPR.
Oh, Austria in the house.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
What's up? That's pretty wild. 2.5 point PPR. How do you watch these games? Where we got?
I mean, I think you still got to go Antonio Gibson. He's been hot like Hansel. And Javonte Williams, also another guy who's been hot like Hansel. If the third option was there, I'm for sure starting probably Javonte. He's just been crazy good. But Amari Cooper is a good option as well.
JBL All Good says Pollard, Judy, Sony, or Lazard. I'm going Judy in that one. I think I'm going Judy.
I want to say Sony because it just depends if it's PPR to say anything.
I don't know.
If it was PPR, that obviously sways it. But, Sony, and that's another scenario where we just don't know what's going on with the Daryl Henderson situation. But Judy does have a tough matchup against the corner. I think it's Mike Hilton for the Cincinnati Bengals. Pollard, limited on the snaps. We don't know how many snaps he's going to see. We don't know how many touches he's going to see. Lazard, I feel like it's either a Lazard game or an MVS game. It's like back and forth, so you don't know. So
good Sony.
I think I'd go Sony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders or Foreman? We just got to go. It's 5 minutes.
Go Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders on that one.
I don't know.
We're going rapid fire, guys. Edmonds or Devonta Freeman?
Devonta Freeman.
I think I'm going Devonta Freeman on that one, too. Zeke, Javonte Williams, or Devontae Smith? That's Casey Imperius.
Still going to go Zeke.
Zeke on that one. And then I think my second one would be Devontae.
I go Zeke, Devonta.
Yeah, Zeke, Devonta.
That sounds good, too.
I meant to say. Packers or Eagles? Ooh.
I'll go Eagles. They might be down to like the third string quarterback or something like that, or a practice squad quarterback for Washington.
Jeff Wilson or Chuba Hubbard? Listen, we said Jeff Wilson.
Yeah.
Should I go with Penny or Edmonds? Worried about how much they will give Edmonds the ball. Yeah, in that situation, would you go Penny in this situation?
I might lean Penny in this situation here.
Okay. When will Tyler play Rashaad Penny? What's the line?
Fuck it, I'll say Penny one time.
Penny. Okay.
At least Penny, I think if they do get in close, the Seahawks, the Penny Edmonds situation, I do think if they get in close, they will probably give Rashaad Penny the goal line carries. Where, like I said earlier, Edmonds, when they get in close, the Cardinals will probably give James Conner the ball first. Edmonds doesn't really get the carries inside the 5, where Penny will get carries inside the 5.
Edwin says Taysom Hill or Kirk Cousins.
I'm going to go Kirk Cousins. It sounds we were bashing him, but I think I'll still just go Kirk Cousins.
T. Higgins or Josh Jacobs in the flex. I'm going to go Josh Jacobs. And then I would go T. Higgins next.
Yeah, I think Josh Jacobs has a safer floor. T. Higgins has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, so if you're behind, T. Higgins. If you're ahead, Josh Jacobs. Marquise Brown or Devonta Smith.
I'll go Marquise Brown.
Okay, very good. Pitts or Freiermuth this week. I mean,
You got to go with the Muth.
Got to go with Muth. Should I go Tua Tagovailoa or Matt Stafford?
You got to go Stafford.
Stafford.
Yeah,
I
Stafford.
agree.
Especially getting OBJ back. That really helps out that team right there.
Yeah, I love orange juice. OBJ or Saquon PPR. I have Cowboys defense, by the way. It doesn't matter what you have. I would. It doesn't matter. You played the best player.
Yeah.
I would go Saquon in this one. Would you? I mean, OBJ has been getting touchdowns a lot, but
Yeah, I think I'm going to go OBJ.
okay, all right.
OBJ for the upside. I'm shooting for the moon.
Okay,
OBJ.
Van Jefferson, Gage, or Craig Reynolds.
The
Flex.
Vans that make you dance right there. I'm going
Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson.
I'm with that too. Ron the Goat says, "You're my boys." What's up, Ron? Ron. Edmonds, Dillon, or Chuba Hubbard.
I'll go AJ Dillon.
Yeah,
AJ Dillon over Edmonds. AJ Dillon over Chuba Hubbard.
nice. With the game being pushed to Tuesday, you think I should put Hurts in over Cousins?
It just depends because we still don't
Then I
know
can
like
just
his
stash-
rushing upside, and
You said I could stash Minshew as an emergency.
yeah, I guess it's not a bad strategy. If you could stash Minshew as an emergency, then yeah.
We got Matt Prater or Greg Joseph. Who
I'll
cares?
go Greg Joseph.
Parker or Goddard for flex.
Devontae Parker, baby.
Yeah, flex Aiyuk.
Devontae Parker, baby.
Flex Aiyuk, Saquon, Javonte, Gordon, Carter. Damn.
Just one of those guys?
Holy fuck. I would say, oh my God. Gordon.
I think I'm going to go
That's-
Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Julio Jones or Rashad Bateman.
I'm going to go Rashaad Bateman. It's crazy
wow.
again.
James Robinson, Daryl Henderson, or Gaskin. Start one.
James Robinson. The big James Robinson game today. Big James Robinson game.
All right. Gabe Davis or Odell.
I'm going to go Odell. He's just been hot like Hansel over there. 3 straight weeks. He's been more acclimated.
DJ Moore, Lazard, Bateman, Gabriel Davis, or Michael Carter for flex.
It's either DJ Moore or Michael Carter for me. That's a tough one.
It's PD. We said Odell, okay?
Yeah.
DJ Moore, Lazard, Bateman, Gabriel Davis, or Michael Carter for flex. Did I say that one?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Gabe or Odell.
I think I'll go Michael Carter.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy.
Knox or Mike Gesicki. I'm going to go Gesicki.
I'll go Gesicki.
Carter or Gage.
Michael Carter over Gage.
Yeah, Michael Carter.
Michael
Gage.
Carter over Russell Gage.
I'm good on Russell Gage.
Yeah. Dude, I got to check
And
my
that's the game. The
gotta
game
check
just
my O-line
started.
out, bro.
I know, bro.
Fucking A.
Yeah, that's why I changed something earlier because we started getting a lot of questions. I was like, I might be behind on this one here. Appreciate everybody who
Dude,
subbed.
I started Calvin Ridley. Fuck.
No, you didn't.
I'm just kidding. Dude,
Wait, that doesn't even make sense.
I know. Why couldn't Calvin Ridley be there?
I don't know.
All right, guys. Sorry. Hopefully we helped you guys to the best of our knowledge. Some of those were kind of rapid fire down the stretch, but good luck out there.
Appreciate all the subs. We got, I think we got like 8 subs.
Oh,
Every night.
that's horny, dude.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad during the random last minute lineup live stream. So, yeah, tell your dad, tell your dad's friends, and tell all your friends' dads.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom, too.
Moms play fantasy football, right?
Yeah.
Some moms play fantasy football.
I don't think I've ever seen a mom talk about I think I've seen more. I don't know.
Dude, what about what's her name? Lisa Ann, the porn star.
Oh yeah.
She does fantasy football.
Yeah,
I
she
think
has
she
like
has
a
like her own.
podcast.
I think she has her own fantasy football podcast.
I think she's like on Sirius Radio or something.
Yeah, we should try to collaborate.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. Okay.
Why not, dude? I'm trying to.
Pitts or waiver wire.
I mean, it just depends on who's on the waiver wire, but it's probably gonna be gross.
Yeah, who do you got on the waiver wire? Guys, it's fantasy playoffs. Should I just pull up some? Want to watch some of it here?
Yeah. Let's throw up that red zone.
Yeah. Do you want to keep talking while we watch it a little bit?
Yeah, I'm down for it, dude. I'm down for the get down and.
Put on, but it didn't there, barrel, but it down, barrel.
Down for the get down.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch us watch football. Oh, what am I doing? Stream. It was a little rough the live stream at first, but it got better. The quality, I'm saying. Bam, 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 bam. Ricky Seals-Jones for Pitts or Noah Fant, not many options. Also, there's David Njoku. That was a decent amount of options in. Did you hear that, Tyler?
Yeah, I'd be maybe David Njoku
Over Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I mean, what has Pitts done lately?
What has he done? What have you done? See, if we start the live streams earlier, Tyler, we'll get that momentum earlier, and like it will build. You know what I mean? We'll get people in there faster. But Ricky Seals-Jones, yeah, I don't know. I would say David Njoku is not a bad one.
Yeah, you can't really trust Ricky Seals-Jones because it's like they might be starting a quarterback off the street, like off the practice squad guy. The guy was not even on the practice squad, I think, or something like that. So it's just hard to start a guy like Ricky Seals-Jones, but.
Yeah.
I think I'd just go with Pitts. And like I said, Njoku, you just don't know because for all we know, tomorrow, Hooper and Jarvis Landry are both activated, which to me would, severely impact Njoku's upside.
Oh. Boo. Being 7 hours of commercial-free football. All right. Nice. The Steelers game is on Hulu. Very good. Beautiful. And Pittsburgh gets the ball to start off. Hey, did you hear my prediction? 24-21. Steelers. You like that?
What was it?
24-21 Steelers.
24-21 Steelers, huh?
Yeah. Well, Najee Harris just got taken down for -8 yards.
I like the over in that game.
In the Steelers game?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of points, actually, lately. Aiyuk or Renfro at flex?
Gonna go Hunter Renfrow. He's just been hot.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm telling you, the Panthers need to go get Deshaun Watson. Dude,
Yeah,
Dak, don't fuck this up, dude.
What do we got? Who are we at here? Who's that, Gallup? Damn, I got like all my players
I think it
going.
was like the third string tight end. Tommy Tremble with the catch.
Sorry, I picked up the Jaguars defense. I picked it up and I felt really bad I did that.
Thanks, dude.
Because then I was like, how do I get this back to Tyler?
You're a boss.
I picked it up as an impulse, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, wait.
Dude, you're a boss, dude. You know what that means?
You're a pass?
Part of the Star Universe.
Part of the what?
What?
Where am I?
Attaboy, Tua. Way to fumble the handoff.
Bro, that's your boy or what?
Fucking A. What is up with those jerseys?
Well, I didn't see.
Silly ass jerseys.
You silly ass. See, look, Zeke. There we go.
I need Zeke to have a big game.
I need him. Did you see Aiyuk or Renfro? Hunter Renfro, we said.
Yeah, I say Renfro. I mean, 3 straight 100-yard games. No Darren Waller again.
He has a huge. There's our boy, Chase Claypool.
Yeah, nice. Claypool.
No, they say it's nothing. They called it. He caught it between his legs. Yep, Pittsburgh punts it. Nice. That's great. I love that. Love a nice, good old Pittsburgh punt. Good old Pittsburgh punt.
They gave him a good spot. Cowboys game.
Yeah, the Gallows.
He gave him like a whole extra yard for the first down.
Well, I mean, okay, how does that go? Because his body was in the air, right? So that's not technically like forward momentum.
I don't think he got it though.
Do you get what I mean?
Hell, they ran a play quick.
I have Dak going for one of my fantasy leagues, so for my playoffs.
Same.
Dude, I feel like I should have tried harder in the what's it called league? What was our league? The Dynasty League.
Why?
Our Dynasty. Because I saw I'm like playing against Will this week and this guy's got a worse record than me. And I'm like, dude, I could have fucking, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I always end up focusing really hard on the Marquee League. I don't know about you. There's Pollard.
And I was just waiting for him to break off like a 50-yard run at the gate and be like, fuck. I mean, I don't know. With Tony Pollard, it's just like you just don't know what to expect, you know?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if he was your RB2 and you just started him every game this year, I feel like you wouldn't be that mad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it said, report, Pollard expected to play a couple dozen snaps. Just because he plays the snaps doesn't mean he's getting the touches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah, some people probably read that as attempts, not so much. God,
why is Dak Prescott a little puta?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Dak? What the fuck, bro? I hope we don't get in trouble for this audio.
All right, maybe we should cut it then.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
We'll OT Genesis.
It's okay. Everybody left in here anyways. All right. Thanks for listening. Appreciate the subs. It's been great. Look at that, Tyler.
Oh, Dak touchdown. Let's go.
Wait, stop. Look.
Nice.
3 away. Very good.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't a Dak touchdown.